Good morning. Stephen will be here in a second. He brought his coffee up, but there's nothing else that he brought up yet, including himself. There is a Kepler. He's right here, in his helper chair. How am I this morning? I'm alright. Kepler woke me up at 5. And then, his feeder goes off at 5:30. So he really wanted food. And then, sometime around 6, he cuddled up, like, in this space. Like, because I was on my side, and he was, like, cuddled up on my belly. Which is really rare for him, so it woke me up. And I was like, why? You never sleep with me. So, I couldn't fall back asleep for like an hour because of it. It was nice to have him there, but I was like, why? My arms are in the way. You're in the way of my arms. It was cute, but that was about it. And then after he got up and left, I fell asleep. What is that glass? This is our glass. It curves. At first, I thought they'd be difficult to drink out of, but they're really not. You just drink out of it and it's fine. It's nice that you're here, but why are you here? We got these from Target, like, right after we got married. And I think you can still get them. And somehow, we've only managed to break one. But there's a website that does replacements, so I have an alert signed up. So if they ever get a replacement in for that size, because it's this size we broke, then we'll get a replacement. And you can do that for, like, old china if you have, like, a china set from your family passed down, like I do. Mine's not on there, but a lot of them are on there. And this morning I have carrot cake oats. And it has carrots and coconut and oats and milk and syrup for sweetness. And it's not as good as the banana oats. I think it could use more sweetness, like more syrup or honey or something. But it's okay. It'll be fine.
Put it on your soup. Tiny Eddie's Secret of Rude Squares.
Put it on your soup. That was 1,000 bits from Sudabite. I want to answer Mr. Raichu Dude's question and said, what is it with you and oats lately? I needed them for a recipe, and I stupidly bought a big tin of them, so I'm trying to use them up. Anyway, back to Sudabite's Tiny Eddie. Put it on your soup. Secretive Rude Squares. Steven, put it on your soup. Secretive Rude Squares.
You mean croutons? Secretive Rude Squares that you put on your soup. That's called croutons. Didn't know if you needed to know that. But.
Sudabite said, thanks to YouTube recommendations, I've been watching the creation of Cindy, the dog, whose butt can probably taste.
The dog whose butt can taste.
Possibly the perfect pet for Jules. My question is, what Eddie treat would Cindy taste this way?
Croutons.
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 Why you no slide sideways keyboard?
It does what it wants.
Yeah.
I got sourdough this morning.
Uh-huh.
Which is real exciting.
Take the fastest ferry to go buy Tiny Eddie's gigantic strawberry and sausage tarts.
It's 1,000 bits from It's Darkman64. What should I make for my dinner, Tiny Eddie? Well, gigantic strawberry and sausage tarts.
I would like a gigantic strawberry.
Yeah.
Probably not. Oh God! It's your last final, the final. It's the finale final. You did it. Could you scroll up? Jesus Christ, give me the cup. So I can take a really quick drink. Then I can do myself 1 cc of think. Officially being a physics minor with a BA Chem and applied for spring 23 graduation. Mallory scrolling all over the screen while I'm trying to read it, and I'm like, that's not helpful.
Sing, not read.
I have to read to know what I'm singing about. You can't. Mal's just like, and I'm like, what are you doing? How am I supposed to understand the context of the song if we're not looking at what the alert says? Is everyone awake? I hope everyone's awake. That was 10,067. It's a very odd number. From Science Nerd, who says, celebrating the end of my semester today, the last final, officially being a physics minor with BA Chem, and I've applied for spring 23 graduation. AC getting fixed tomorrow, but that's the only bad thing right now. I didn't get to the AC part in the song, partially because the screen was doing this. But first off, thank you. Second off, congrats! Congrats!
Congratulations.
Now still having a jolly over the fact that she caused me grief on that song. Yeah, that's fantastic. And I mean, if your AC, once your AC gets fixed, like that will no longer be a bad thing. So it's really just like a brief bad thing. It's like briefly bad. Anyway, yeah, that's awesome. Also, on that note, good vibes to all of our audience that is in the test-taking phase. We definitely want, everyone to be rested. We want everyone to get rest and to sleep. So you do a good job at taking your tests. Some of you in the audience might be feeling you might. And well-fed, that's a good one. And calm is a good one also, Satsy, although that one sometimes is harder to that one's a little harder to tell people to do. If you can do it, then do it. A little meditation, actually. A little meditation, I think, can be good for folks. Just some way to just try and force your body to be calm. But the well-fed thing you can do. A doodle. I've been eating mostly Dots, pretzels, and Ben & Jerry's. Is that good? No? Yes, add spinach. So if you dip the Dots pretzels into spinach dip, which actually sounds delicious, to be honest. Anyway, I had barely sit down before I was briefly bombarded with song. I was saying the grocery store had sourdough on sale this week. It's really exciting because I like sourdough and it is very good. And that's it. That's the only. There's no other part to that. I like it.
Facts.
It is wide bread. It is wide bread. Little toasted sourdough. They're also very good with butter. But this is fine too.
Been laughing too long. You need Tiny Eddie's strong hot dog fritters.
What do they do to you? if they cease your laughing. That was a bitch from Leaf. He says, alright, Eddie, through the power of your shirt, give me a good luck snack for my finals this morning.
You can't laugh if you're eating.
That's true. Hot dog fritter doesn't say... It's true. It's hot dog fritter sounds fine. That's a weird way to market them. It's like, if you've been laughing too long, shove this hot dog in your mouth. Then you won't be able to laugh, or you'll choke. Tiny Eddies. A life or death situation every time. And that's not really that wrong. Hey. I've got a dream, and I think I'm going to tell you about it early in the stream instead of waiting. Because I have something else to announce at the end of the stream, and that's really exciting. So I think I will tell you my extremely unhinged dream early, so you can hear it early.
I don't even know this yet.
I had this dream yesterday.
Oh, you didn't tell me yesterday.
I know. It was during my nap. So I had this dream. It was a brief dream. Can I say this word on breakfast stream? Sure. It's a part of the body. It's fine. I've decided it's fine. So I had this dream that... oh, Lord. I had this dream that it was kind of like a sizzle reel playing in my mind. There were people playing this new video game and talking about it and streaming it, and it was like there were journalists reporting on it. And the name of the game was Anus Baby. That was the name of the game. And it was not a funny game. It was not a funny game. It was like a completely, like, straight-faced, like, that's what the game's called. And, like, it was, in my mind, like, people were streaming it, and they're like, dude, have you gotten this to this point in Anus Baby yet? I was like, no. And they were, like, journalists, and they're like, Anus Baby is climbing the charts, and like, all the stuff. So, like, it was just, like, that's what it was called, and no one was, like, batting an eye. It was not funny. It was just, that was what it was called. When I woke up from the dream, because, like, there was gameplay footage and stuff in the dream. And in the dream, it was Anus Baby. When I woke up, I was like, that was Elden Ring. Every single piece of footage that played in my mind was Elden Ring. Nothing about the game was changed. It was just Elden Ring. And for whatever reason, my brain, during all of that was going on, did not name it Elden Ring. It was like, what is this game called? I can't remember. Anus Baby, that's it. We started developing before they came up with Elden Ring. They're like, Project Anus Baby. So anyway, that was my dream. Is I dreamt about Elden Ring, and it was called Anus Baby. And that is my very unhinged dream that you all get to experience.
Wow.
It's pretty good, right? I'm seeing this baby first time. I know, right? Oh, the mod is mad.
It's pretty something, yep.
Before I told this story, I thought about, like, changing one of those words. The anus word. I thought about changing it. I was like, should I just censor this for breakfast stream? And I was like, no. Then it's not true to what I dreamt. So, that's what I did. The people have a right to know what my brain has renamed video games to.
I thought about censoring one of the words. Bet you can't guess which one.
It was the one that would need censored. That's what Whew. Thomas says, Butt Baby would have been funnier, but without time to shop it out, you can't really know. And I thought about that, but I was like, nah, I would be lying. I don't want to lie to everyone. I want them to know what the dream was about. Anyway, there you go. I'm going to get back to reading some alerts. 22 months from Justin the Light. 367 bits from Radio Dread says, Yak Attack could maybe also be known as a cattle battle. I like that. Cattle battle sounds like a long-forgotten Sega CD game. Science Nerd 2240 also, in addition to that large cheer, gifted 20 subs. Yeah, I can do this. Monique Lohan, Capricious Kermit. Bad start. What? Hold on. That said Hermit, not Kermit. One more time. Give me another chance. Put me back in, coach. Hold on. Monique Lohan, Capricious Hermit, It's Darkman64, Human Brian Retro Remedy, Soulflare, Kia 089, Garrett Arcane, Technicolor Diamond Eyes, Maddie the Millennial, Asphodelix, Just Some Old Man, Rackus, What Is Even This Game, Dan Phoenix, CG Yeah, Kato Anathis, Fuzzy Guy Person, Mirror Artist, Laura Sunflora, and Gamergirl Life 2108. I got there. Science Nerd, thank you. Appreciate it. And again, to everybody, hope that your finals are going and continue to go well. Small burp. 300 bits from Desitel, who says, Good morning, sending good vibes to all who need it. Sugar. Well, thank you. I could use some good vibes today. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'll take just a pinch of those, actually, just because I also was awake when the cat was like, Is it time? Is it time? He's like, no, it's not time yet, buddy. Is it time?
He was over on my side, though. He wasn't waking you up.
Except for when he does his sound.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, I can hear because of the ears. Anyway, how about a Tiny Eddie?
A reward for a long, pure day. Tiny Eddie's Hedgehog Muffins.
What is a pure day? 1,000 bits from Soul CP Chan says, Eddie, I want a homemade treat. Hedgehog muffins. Can we get a Sonic tune? How far we gotta go to get a Sonic tune? Sonic tune? Nope. Sonic tune? Nope. Sonic tune? Nope. Sonic tune? Pokemon. You know what? That was like 10 songs.
It's gonna be the next one, you know it.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Fruit. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. You probably kill a hedgehog at some point in Donkey Kong. That's pretty close. Anyway, put them in a muffin. 16 months from Jamie K7. 3D Bits from Jaboka says, Good morning, it's my birthday, so this brings up a question. Do either one of you always feel guilty about receiving gifts, even if it's a special day? I always feel a little guilty when people get me something because they always go out of their way and use their money on or time on me, so I was wondering if others are the same. So first off, happy birthday. And yes, I think it's because I in a very genuine sense, like, don't want anything.
Yeah.
So when I'm given something on, like, my birthday or even, like, Christmas, I'm just like, you didn't have to do that. Also, don't.
Happy birthday, Chipoka.
The thing that I like is I like finding a gift for someone when it's a genuinely good fit.
Mm-hmm.
If I stumble across something and I'm like, this person would really, really like this, and I pick it up and I give it to them, it has nothing to do with a special day. I like doing that, and I try to like live my life that way a little bit, in the respect that I often don't give people stuff for special occasions. But if I come across something that I genuinely feel that they would like, I will get it for them just regardless. But it is also awkward if someone gives you something and you don't have something in return.
Yeah.
There are social constructs at play. And it sucks. I don't like them. I don't like the special... the social constructs, but... Anyway. But yeah, I agree. I totally agree. 28 months from Wilhelm Heinlein, 21 from DJ Moore 15, 21 from Anna Banana Bread, 16 from The Relude, 5 months from Star Wars Trekkie, 32 from Punxsutawney Dawn, 23 from Statman 7, 2 from Sombra Noir, 28 from Queen of Twilight, 28 from Scolopendra, close to a combo, 300 bits from Fat Armadillo says, so I submit 90% of my coursework tomorrow for my music course, and I am very excited to be almost done with uni for good. Please send good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. I remember that feeling of like getting close to the end when I was in senior year of college. And man, there is an excitement and also just like an anxiousness. Not an anxiousness because you're worried, but an anxiousness of like, be over already. Like screaming into the void. And for everyone that is experiencing that, I wish you well. Mortal terror.
I think you need to scroll up and address what Brandon said.
Did Brandon say something?
Almost there.
It's hard to know what you want sometimes. For example, I don't want to buy myself a funnel for the salt at the bottom of the pretzels, but I wouldn't say no to receiving one.
Brandon, you know you can just buy pretzel salt, right?
It's not true. You have to buy pretzels
it's like
to get the pretzel salt.
Coarse kosher.
Because like a little shot glass. Like a little shot glass. Not like a whole shot, like a half a shot.
I was gonna say, you know shots are like standard, right?
Yeah, a
Okay.
half a shot.
You can have it once in a very long while as a treat. A salt lick.
Or one chicken bouillon cube. Anyway, 500 bits from Science Nerd says the last final was in a couple hours, but still celebrating. The extra 67 from earlier was just extra bits I had sitting around. AC out is only bad because of 90-degree Fahrenheit weather this week.
Are you in the Midwest?
That's hot. Actually hasn't been hot here.
I know. My
Which
mom
is
was
weird.
like, it's so hot here in Wisconsin.
Our, yeah, so it's 65.
What's our high today? 73?
73. And, you know, that's much better than 90.
Yeah.
So I sincerely host. I sincerely hope that your AC is fixed shortly, because 90 degree is bad news. 80 degrees in a house is bad news.
Yeah.
Unless you're really cold. Chess says, Jeff and I left in the 60s Atlanta and returned to 90 degree Muncie. Crazy stuff. Yeah, that's not the way it's supposed to be.
No. It is very weird when Indiana is warmer than Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. The Midwest have been doing some strange things. Midwest needs to get its act together. That's what I think. Because it's supposed to be a little chill. It's supposed to be you will put the hoodie on. Of course, I guess it's May.
I mean, May is normally like the weather we've had is like Wisconsin May.
Yeah.
Because this is not normal for us.
No, it should be 80. It should be 80 degrees. Every day, every week. Yeah, Jepson got snow. Anyway, weather's terrible. 21 months from Lord Mathapon. 36 months from Nick. That was almost coordinated. Like you almost matched.
Almost.
3D Bits from Satsy says, I also had a dream the other day which was also unhinged, but I was able to get characters from it, which is a blessing to them who were controlling a mech that seemed to be a angry hairy toe. I mean, when you get like true blue inspiration from a dream, that is nice.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had that. Unless you count Anus Baby. Which you probably don't. You probably don't. Dan Girl says 91 in Nebraska.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah, it is a general rule. 90 degrees is a little much. Just a little much. No.
If that's true, can he even hear us?
Nope. Looks like the weather
I'll text him.
in the Midwest is bad. This one got lyrics. Not anymore, it don't.
Oh.
You try and sing around here? You try to come into my stream with a voice and make words? Who you think you are? Adriana Figueroa? She's not allowed here. Unless she doesn't sing, she can hum. Anyway, where were we? 26 months from Fat Armadillo, 22 from Grugs Pro, 300 from Radio Dread says, oh yeah, the Salt Alert is new for me since I wasn't here on Tuesday. It has big pocket sand energy. Maybe that's the joke. I wouldn't know. We had one for sugar, and it was like, we should have one for salt. And I tried to think of what would
Work.
Salt invokes what? And I was like, this. And I did the alert. And then it got used. And I did it on a Friday when Chaz wasn't even around to make it an alert, and he was very frustrated. It's fine. Also, now you know what I think of when I hear the word salt.
Is that how you feel when you try the salt at the bottom of the pretzel bin?
Yeah. That's what my brain puts on a little like 1950s bowler hat and goes, hot, cha, 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 cha. Maybe not everyone's brain does that. I'm not sure. 200 bits from Clockwork Pretzels, 40 months from Armored Frog, 21 months from Charhutch97, 19 months from Zaz my man, and 300 bits from Destel says, current discourse in my work group chat, are there more legs or more eyes in the world?
Eyes.
Absolutely not. Wait, maybe. Probably not. I say legs because there's a crapload of insects, and most insects have legs.
But what about, like, spiders having 8 eyes?
Yeah, but they also have 8 legs. There are
more spiders than, like, millipedes.
But those even out. Those spiders just don't count if you have the same...
There's not millipedes everywhere on Earth. There are spiders almost everywhere on Earth.
You are missing the point. If you have 8 eyes and 8 legs, then you don't count at all. You keep bringing up spiders like that changes it. But legs there's a lot of spiders. It doesn't matter.
To lose.
What?
Legs are easier to lose. Like.
Are they?
Like on lizards,
have
they
you
grow
seen
back.
A Christmas Story?
Not on humans, on like bugs and.
Yeah. Insects. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of insects. And then, the insects have more legs. Also, yeah, good point. Dogs and cats. Nothing but legs. Octopi. Legs. You'd have to start by thinking of which animals have more eyes than legs. Ooh, fish. Oh, shoot. fish.
But what about
Oh
like
my
shrimp
God.
and crabs and lobsters?
Oh my God, fish. Fish really screws this up because there are a lot, but there aren't as many. Okay.
Snakes.
Fish, though. So, however, there are not as many fish as there are insects. Insects outnumber fish by like... This is not going to be based in any sort of real life science. 10 to 1. Although I'm probably right. It's probably like 100 to 1. There's a jillion bugs. I'm gonna stick with legs. Stick with legs. There's definitely more legs. Siri would be like, I don't know the directions to Walmart. Oh man, we were in the car the other day, and I asked Siri how to get to, where was it? What was it? We were going somewhere, and I gave it was the name of a business, and I said the name of a business, and it pulled up on the screen, and it was like England. And it was like, would you like me to route you there? And I was like, can you? So I was like, yes. And then it like thought about it for a minute and did the little thing, and then it came up and it was like, oh, I can't do this. And I was like, yeah, idiot. Why would you even look there? Why would you not look around the area I'm in? What? Don't leave the US if there is a business of the same name. Why would England be the first spot you check? I found it. It's here. I remember the was. I was in the car and I said, take me to the original Levi's store. Because
You really like to do that.
I do like to do that. And I hadn't done it to Siri yet. And I said, take me to the original Levi's store. And it came up and it was like, I found the location. Do you want me to take you there? It was England. Is there not any of those in the US?
Not anymore. I don't know.
Someone find out.
How's your sourdough?
The first one was good.
The second one was not good.
I waited too long. Now it's tough.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Rainbow Zion gifted a sub to Sapphire Becca. Howie Sona Snacks resubbed at 30 months, and Forwolf resubbed at 24 months. How was my oatmeal? It was okay. It needed more sweetness.
You didn't like the carrots?
The problem with it is the carrots are shredded super fine, like the same size as the coconut.
Yeah.
And like it feels like it's all stuck in my teeth. And it wasn't very sweet. And I also thought it had absorbed too much of the liquid, so I added a little milk, which I should have not done until I stirred it, because I added too much, so it was really liquidy.
Also, sorry, I gotta scroll up. Idudo says, animal with the most eyes is the monarch butterfly with 12,000. Animal with the most legs is a millipede with 1,300 legs. 12,000 seems high. But, I mean, some of those insects, they do have those... There's a term for it.
Compound?
Is it compound? Compound eyes. That being said... Probably more millipedes than butterflies. And still more other bugs. Yeah. Alex says, so it's a 10 million to 3.5 ratio of insects to fish. I believe that. I said 10, which is close. You know.
Brandon, that sounds like a Thomas statement.
It's like he's still with us. Sorry, I'm almost done with this bread.
You know what's exciting today? I'm getting my bridesmaid dress in the mail.
Finally?
Finally.
I thought they lost it.
I thought they did too.
How long ago did you order that?
I don't remember.
It was a while.
Yeah. And the other bridesmaids were getting their dresses, and I was like, how come mine hasn't said it's shipped yet? And I was like, this is concerning. So on Monday, I messaged the whole group of us, and I was like, hey, who has their dress? And where is everyone's dress if you don't have it yet? And everyone's like, 2 people were like, I got it, and 2 people were like, it's gonna be delivered this week. It's shipped.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, because I never got a shipping notice. And mine is sitting in New York, apparently, according to the tracking. It didn't say it shipped. Like, on the order on the website, it still said in production. And, it had a tracking number for some reason, even though it said it hadn't shipped yet. And tracking showed it moving until April 28th. So on Monday, I messaged the company after hearing from the rest of the bridesmaids. I was like, hey, you know, the rest of the bridesmaids have their dress or will have it in the next 2 days. You know what's going on with mine? And sure enough, the next day, the tracking started moving again. And later that afternoon, I was like, you know,
Do you think that was coincidence?
I don't know.
Because it seems weird
If
that
I
you would
had
just
waited
send an
another
email.
day, I wonder if it would have started moving or not.
It seems weird that you would send a single email and then it would just start moving. Like, probably coincidental. Maybe. Probably.
Who was the shipper? Mine is coming postal service, but the 2 bridesmaids that are Kyle's sisters, sister and sister-in-law, those were DHL. And I believe the other matron of honor, because there are 2 of us, hers is UPS. And then the 5th one, the other bridesmaid, hers is also postal service.
But also, the wedding is not until like the end of the year.
Yeah. I have
So
till
like,
November.
it's fine.
But it would suck if it got lost because we had to order them within a certain window to make sure they were the same fabric dye lot. So they were all dyed together in the same exact color.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
Coffee.
Yeah. It's one of those things of like, they would have took care of it.
Yeah.
Like you had a few months. You wouldn't have waited until like the day before and been like, where is dress? Like,
Yeah,
you would
I
have
know.
dealt with it earlier than that. Anyway.
But I'm excited.
I'm excited that you're excited.
I also have to do some sewing on mine, so.
Oh, so you want to get a little early.
Yeah.
One of the things I've talked about doing, this is something I mentioned, like I had talked about it just a little bit last year, and it just, I don't know, it came up in my life again. It's the fact that I've never really got, like, I don't know how to put this. I'm still wearing the clothes that I wore in high school. I've gotten a few new things over the years.
Like at Christmas. In t-shirts.
But I've never
Renee,
like,
we know.
yeah. Yeah. So I'm thinking, at some point, it might be interesting to like go shopping and care, which is something I've never been good at. I've never been good at going shopping and caring. I've always wanted to get out of there as quickly as possible, because I hate shopping and I hate clothes, really, like just conceptually. So maybe this year I'll be able to go and like try and get. The reason I bring this up is that
Thomas is redefining his style.
maybe me and Thomas can go shopping together. Maybe that'd be like a new like mini series on the vlog. It's
When
like
Thomas visits.
I go shopping
when
with
we
different
visit?
people. Like I'll go shopping
And they
with.
pick an outfit out for you?
Yeah! Ooh, that's fun! That's fun!
That is really fun.
I'll go shopping with Alex, and he'll pick out an outfit, and I'll go shopping with Haley, and she'll pick out an outfit, and then when I visit Thomas will pick out an outfit. That would be fun. That would be fun. I think that'd be really cool. How do you hate clothes? It's easy. It's super easy. I don't hate them in the sense of, because like I knew people growing up that like they couldn't stand to wear shoes, like they had to be barefoot all the time. It's not like that. It's not like, I wish I was nude at all times. It's just like, I don't care about clothes. I'm just like, Like, whether it's
whether they're this or plaid
that,
on
or like,
plaid,
I'm just
or
like, whatever. You know, but the reason that this gets brought up again is that my pants are so wild. Like, I have a spectrum of pants. I mean, I do. I've got pants that, like, they hug me real tight, and I think they probably look good, I would assume.
Yeah, those ones look good.
You know, they fit me really well. Mm-hmm. But then I got other ones
that are from like 20 years ago.
That, like, you could put 2 watermelons into my butt. The pants. Anus baby. So like it droops down like to my knees. It's like real weird. I don't know. So anyway, I remember
Thomas said, "Yeah, don't wear those."
I remember being in college and a lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean like my close friends and family, criticizing what I wore and being like, "Stephen, the things that you wear are bad," and like I just didn't get it. And only like now, like 10 years out of college, am I like, oh, the butt is dragging the floor. And everyone's like, yeah, you try not to do that. And I'm like, oh, the butt should be where your butt is. So I'm thinking about,
Is my outfit the suit? Or do I get a different outfit to pick out for you?
You can do the suit.
But I want to do another outfit too. You have to do a suit. It occurred to us that Stephen doesn't have a suit for the wedding, for Carly's wedding. And the dress...
That is not true. That is not true.
The dress code is formal. It's not like a suit with tails, a tux. It's like he could get by with like a regular suit.
Has Thomas seen my suit?
I posted pictures.
What?
I posted pictures.
What?
The suits Stephen
I don't remember that.
Are from like 1992 as a hand-me-down.
They're great suits.
You can't even put any of the pants on.
But do you need to put the pants on? Here's my thought. You've got a coat that covers the crotch. So no one knows that the crotch isn't closed. You use a belt to keep them taut, and then you're covering up the fact that it's a gape.
Open?
Yeah. I don't know that that's a huge problem. Also, can't you like just do something? Can't you just like cut the pants and they get longer? Something? There's like a way. I don't know. Anyway, I had some perfectly good.
We're gonna see Paul soon. He could help you.
Paul should be the suit one.
Out of all of our friends,
Paul should be the
is
suit guy.
One. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You should pick a different thing.
Okay.
Let Paul do the suit, and then everyone else gets an out. That's a fun little thing this year. I like that a lot. It's very different, and it's not me at all. But I want to try and get some. I want to try and get, because it's true that when we were in Birmingham, if you watch the vlogs, there's a vlog where we're watching an old vlog from like 2014, and I have the realization.
Thomas, don't forget.
I had the realization while we're watching the vlog that I was wearing the same shirt, and it's a nice shirt. But I have a lot of other clothes like that too, where it's like, I've just been wearing this.
Brittany gets her own outfit for him. You each can pick one out.
Anyway, so I'm hoping that this year, maybe we do that. Chaz gets one. Are you actually going to wear the... Yes! I mean, so, like, I want to, try and update my life. Because... I'm acutely aware of it now. Now when I put on the pants where the butt is on the floor, I'm like, oh, the butt's on the floor. I probably want to like wear a different pair of, stuff. And that's fine. That's fine. I want to look good. Like no one's allowed to like No one's allowed to pick out something to make me look like an idiot, because then I'd be like, well, I'm not going to do it. Because, like, Matt, you're going to be there. It's not like I'm going to go shopping alone with Alex.
And trust him.
No.
He would pick something out good. Alex has a good
Alex
style.
does. Yeah. But, like, a better example, Chaz. Like, I'm not going to go shopping with just Chaz. You're going to be there.
Thomas said Chaz is going to pick out a shirt, pants, and a hoodie, and then Chaz said correct.
That's why you will be there. So you'll be there just to, be like, okay, yeah. So, anyway, that is a goal for this year.
Can I get an outfit too?
You can just always...
I hate all my clothes.
Okay, don't say you hate all your clothes.
Sometimes I look in the closet and I'm like, I hate everything. Where's the stuff I like? And it's not there, and I'm like...
I mean, you can get an outfit, like, whenever you want to get an outfit. Like,
I do. I just ordered a dress when I ordered coffee from Costco.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a workout dress.
I don't even know what that means.
It's made from, like, athletic material. It's, like, made for tennis.
Oh, so, like, the things that the tennis players wear.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, you whatever. A non-plaid button-up, maybe short sleeves, a nice pair of flat front pants. I don't know what that means. What is flat front pants?
Oh, honey, you have so much to learn.
What is the opposite of that? Bulgy front pants? I don't want bulgy front pants. Is that what I have? Is this like the first episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm? Is that what that means? Anyway, I'm going to read alerts. 300 bits from James, who says, oops, let's try sending this again. I feel like you're forgetting decalcified third eyes in this debate. Oh god, does that mean monarch butterflies have, like, it's whatever it is. It's their amount of eyes divided by 2. So 6,000. They have 6,000 eyes to decalcify. They can see into the future. 300 bits from Satsy says, see, the problem I have is I've got a high waist and a super low butt. So I had so many issues clothes shopping, so be glad that you don't have that problem. Fair. And, you know, my problem is that I
have incredibly long legs.
Yeah, and it's hard, too, because a lot of, like, finding pants has always been a pain. I think it's probably why it's caused me to hate shopping so much. Is that I have a small waist with extremely long legs, and you go and you look.
There's been, like, startups for men your size. So you can find clothes now.
I know, but that's not what I do. I go to the original Levi store, and then
and they have maybe 2 pairs of pants in your size.
It's true. It's true. You have to search for everything, and then eventually you find the one pair of pants that fits. Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing. You talk about... I don't want to... No, that's... Oh, my God. No. I don't want to get my pants tailored.
Places
I just want
like
to go buy a
Uniqlo
pair of pants.
Do it right there in store. Like...
We don't have a Uniqlo.
No, but we can go to one.
But here's the thing. Some of the pants that I have, like, they fit. So it's possible. I just have to find those.
Mm-hmm. What's your inseam?
What does that mean?
What's the first number on your pants measurement?
What does that mean? Do you want to know the length?
Your pants measurement is 2 numbers.
Please just tell me the length.
What's your pants measurement?
What does that...
It's 2 numbers.
Yes. They are 36 long.
Okay. And your waist is what? 34, 32?
36.
So you 36, 36?
I guess I could have just said 36. Sometimes I'm 34.
Mm-hmm.
Because my weight ranges anywhere from like 175 to 190. 190 is the high end. Currently I'm at 190. So like, right now I'm 36. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I'm like, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. And then I just lose 20 pounds and then I'm at 34.
So easy for you.
Yeah. Anyway.
The inseam is the length. It goes from, like, up here down to your ankle. That's what the measurement is. It's not the outside, it's the inside.
Why don't you call that length?
It's inseam, because it's the inseam measurement.
But it's also the length?
But then if you say length, some people might measure from, like, hip or waist. It's not from that.
It's however long the pants are.
No, it's not. It's the inseam.
Well, if you only use that number, then why not just call it the length?
Because you take the outseam or length for different things. For example, the dress that I have coming today for the wedding, I had to take my height, my waist, my hips, like I had to do all this. I had to measure my heels so they could figure out how much dress to have on the bottom to go to the ground.
Brandon says Steven, realizing how camera talk is for everyone else.
Anyway, when we get you a suit, they'll do all your little measurements, and then you will try a couple things on, and then we leave. And then later we come back and get it, and it's done, and it fits you. And you'll look so good.
300 from Nick, who says, length as you're describing it, Steven, would be from your waist to ankle. Inseam is crotch to ankle. Is it?
That's why I said it was different.
So wait, my legs are longer than 36 inches.
Yes. This is 36 for you.
So does that mean, like, scientifically, the part above your crotch isn't your leg?
Yeah. That's your abdomen.
So your leg...
I had abdominal
your leg
surgery.
stops at your crotch.
Mm-hmm.
Already talk about cameras to counteract. Did you know that f1.4 is f1.4 no matter the sensor size? It doesn't matter if you're using a full frame 35mm equivalent or an APS-C. It has the same light gathering capability. Now the depth of field is going to be different because you have to do a conversion factor, right? So for APS-C it's 1.5. Wait, what if you are... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The f-stops are the same. The f-stops are completely the same.
I can't wait for Thomas to visit.
It just changes the crop. For the sensor size, it just changes the crop and the depth of field. But what does that mean? That means that a picture will be exposed the same at f1.4 on a full frame and f1.4 on a camera phone. You're not getting any additional light gathering capabilities there. Now, will it look better? Sure. The sensor is larger. The pixels are bigger. The signal to noise ratio is smaller. So, like, of course, it will look better. But as far as the amount of light coming into the camera, that's not changing.
Back to clothes.
Coffee!
Do you deal with pants that have no pockets? Like these capris I have on right now that have absolutely no pocket? They have fake pockets.
I don't like fake pockets.
Yeah, you learned the other day about fake pockets. Get yourself some skinny jeans from the guys section. You gotta probably try on a few because you're probably used to women's dress sizes. And men's pants are different. But like skinny jeans with men's measurements work real good. And I can fit my iPhone in it. I can probably actually get Steven's iPhone in those pants. Because they're real pockets. And they're not that stupid stretchy fake blue jean material. They're like real blue jean material. So they like wear better. And they like don't wear out as fast.
Yeah, fake pockets should be it should be illegal.
Yeah, the ones I have on these pants look like a little... There's a placket, which is the term for the fabric that covers a little pocket.
How do you know these things?
Because I almost went into fashion design. Anyway, it's sewed right there, so the pocket is actually sewn shut, but there's no... Sometimes you can undo that seam, and there's like a real pocket there on women's pants. Not always, because these aren't that way. These are just fake, total fake. Sometimes you have to undo that seam because it's sewn down for display purposes in the store. Sometimes not. New Malor. She almost went to fashion design. So in high school, I really liked sewing, and I took 2 sewing classes, and my teacher was like, you should go into fashion design, you're really good at it. And then she gave me a bad grade on something I worked incredibly hard on, and it wasn't judged on anything other than how she felt about what I did. Like, she didn't
So
put my
art.
effort. No. One of our assignments was everyone in the class was given, you had to pair up, and then your group was assigned a chapter in the book. And then you had to do the bulletin board for that book. Like, every 2 weeks, like, it'd be like, oh, it's time for chapter 6. And the chapter 6 group would put their bulletin board up for the whole chapter that, like, explained it. I was given the chapter about different styles of clothes. So knowing the difference between, like, a mini skirt and, like, a maxi skirt and, like, a T-length skirt. So we went and we found examples of absolutely everything. And it wasn't just skirts. It was tops. It was, like, the names of collars and, like,
Yeah.
stuff like different terms on clothing, which is why I know the term placket. And we found examples of everything and we put it up on the bulletin board. And like ours like had so much work involved, and she was like, F.
But why?
I don't know, and that's when I decided not to go into fashion design. Because I didn't want to take another class with that teacher ever again.
I hate that because, like, I think that story probably resonates with people in a big way. If you have a bad experience with a professor, it can actually literally change your life. Like, you are not the only person here that has that story. Maybe not with fashion, but, like, with some other thing of, like, I like this thing. And then you have a teacher in high school that's, like, doesn't like a thing, and you're like, never mind. And then that just happens. Yeah.
And like we only had
Yeah.
2 levels of sewing in high school. You couldn't take sewing 3. That didn't exist. But, like, you could do independent study under a teacher. And she was like, I'll be your independent study teacher. You can do, like, sewing 3 and get credit for it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to have that where I was, like, the only student. And she would have to, like, talk to me one-on-one. I was like, forget that.
Anyway.
That's why I never took art in high school, because I was in sewing.
And then you became an artist.
Yeah.
We had 300 bits from Satsy, who says, let me put it this way. I have a 16 to 17 inch difference between butt to waist, so length would be completely different to inseam.
Yeah.
Which, when I think about it that way, I guess that makes sense. Like, you have to stop at the crotch.
Mm-hmm.
Vagabond says, so you're telling me that an F4 APS-C is an F6 full frame, but F1.4 and below are the same? No. No. No, not at all. I'll come back to that. 300 bits from Gamer Girl, who says, so I'm late to stream. I have to ask, whose wedding are you going to? By the way, can I get some good vibes? I sprained my ankle. Yeah!
Vibes for your ankle.
Spraining your ankle sucks.
Yeah.
I hope that heals up quick. We're going to Carly's wedding.
Yeah.
Carly is getting married at the end of the year. So Mao ordered a dress.
Bridesmaid dress.
And I need to get a suit because apparently I don't have a suit because the pants don't close. So I'll
And
be
the
getting...
coat looks like it's 20 years old.
I think that's admirable. Like, look at that young man. He has a unique sense of fashion. Or,
Thomas said, it's not.
Or
Thomas,
he
2 of the
believes-
coats have holes in the elbows, so he'd have to, like, sew on, like, professor patches, like the leather.
It does add character, I agree, yes. So anyway,
Thomas gets elbow patches.
I want patches all over the suit except the elbows. Just patches. Also, Vagabond, was that a legitimate question? I will answer it. I will absolutely answer it. I will make sure that no one leaves here without the proper information that they need to know. The other thing, tell you in Discord, save everyone. Just save everyone. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, hey. So Saturday.
Is coming up.
Did you bring your coat? For 1 p.m. when you get rained on by fan favorites. I know it's mid-May. We had definitely thought that it would come out in like February. Anyway, so it's here, and we'll be premiering it on StephenVOD, and we're gonna make it like 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to watch it live with other folks, I know NDL, but I had to make the joke. If you want to watch it with other people in a live chat environment and be like, haha, that was funny, and read other people writing that same thing, then set your phone to remind you. How long is it? That's a great question. At least an hour. Unless it's less than that. But it's like an hour. Dan does 90% of the work. And then I do
Finessing.
10% of the work. So I'm doing that 10%. Yeah, it's true. It will be less than or more than an hour. Because once I get it, I go, because I make it a little bit tighter, and I think it'll be over an hour, even with the adjustments I made. Yeah, I remove favorites. I don't like to talk about it too much because then some folks get really upset. They're like, "No, leave it in." And I'm like, first off, you don't know what I'm cutting out. I just want it to be,
Yeah.
Some parts are like, they're similar, and like, it's fine. Make a video of just what you got. Here's all the garbage.
Here's 2 seconds here.
I do. I actually do. I do tighten up heads and tails on stuff a lot. Because, like, I don't know, it's a thing in my brain. I'm like, that was in there for
Too long.
10 frames too much. And I cut it, so it'll be ready on Saturday. It'll be great. I'm excited for you to see it. I watched half of it this morning because I was up. Thanks, Cap. And it's good. There's a lot of Kep in it. It's almost like last year not that much happened. There was some good stuff that happened last year. Watching through it, I was surprised because I was like, oh my god. There's a lot. There was actually a good bit of stuff that happened. But there was also, like, as a quick reminder, just from the first little bit that I've watched, like when it starts, like everyone was still meeting outside.
Mm-hmm.
The vaccine was not out yet,
mm-hmm.
at least not publicly to like
everyone.
Mm-hmm. So the fan favorites are really interesting because it's almost like a time capsule of like, oh, okay, oh, now the vaccines are out. Oh, now we're starting to meet in person again. Oh, now Chaz, Jeff, and Ball have visited. Oh, now Emil is visiting. So like, mm-hmm. Different things happen. So it's kind of neat in that respect.
Yeah.
And my hair is still long. Yeah. Anyway, so that'll be Saturday. Also, a new broken picture phone on Saturday.
We try out a new thing that's available to beta testers.
Oh yeah, it took me a minute. I was like, we did?
Mm-hmm.
We did. Yeah, we did. We did. There's a new feature which was interesting, and broken picture run was always just very funny, and that'll be out Saturday.
You had a good drawing. I saved it to my desktop.
I mean, I did more than one drawing.
It was very mod.
Did I only have one good one?
I mean, your other ones were good too. It was just this one in particular I really liked, and I kind of want to get put on like a big canvas as like wall art. I feel like it's something Rhonda would put up because it's very mod.
I did a drawing in broken picture phone that is so good you want it framed on the wall.
MOD mod. Mid-century modern mod.
Okay. I don't know.
I really liked it.
I'm glad, whatever it was, but like, I don't know that anyone's ever made capital A art in broken picture phone, and I didn't think of anyone that I would be the one to do it, so I guess that's surprising. I'm glad you liked it, whatever it was. I don't remember now, but I guess we'll find out. Sorry, lies. Who child? Put who child on the wall. Haley's made a different kind of capital A art, but I will submit to that. Yeah, Haley is a good artist.
Mm-hmm.
Haley's an extremely good artist.
Who child? There is who child.
I feel bad because she was the real OG on Twitch for our friend group.
Yeah.
Not counting John, who... Sorry, I was friends with Haley before I was friends with John. Like, Haley was rocking it on Twitch for years before
we were
ever even on here. And then now it sucks because now she doesn't do it, and now we are here. I'd love it if she got a chance. Sometimes Alex streams. They stream computer games. Rare is not often, but occasionally. Anyway, anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Silent Companion. Thank you. As we come to the end of
there's an art.
Is that breakfast art? Is it anus, baby?
Sure.
It's anus, baby! Woo! Anus, baby! It's anus, baby! And now you have a voice clip of me going, anus, baby! The late arrivals are very confused. It's fine. So I've got something really cool to announce in 5 minutes.
So waste 5 minutes talking about stuff.
I'm gonna talk about some other things, and then in 5 minutes I'm gonna tell you something cool. Sorry, and then we'll end the stream. But it's gotta be. You gotta wait like 5 minutes. Sorry about that. Let's talk more about it. Maybe not. Oh! An anonymous gifter gifted us up to anus, baby! Thomas says, do I need to call you to waste time? No. Not at all. I just called you. I just called you on stream on, like, was
Friday.
it Friday? I did that. Let me tell you about the things that are happening today.
Okay.
First thing. I don't know if you noticed. Thomas, I was thinking about that yesterday. I was thinking if he doesn't call me, I will give him hell for the rest of his life. So, no pressure. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've been releasing 3 vlogs every day.
You can do that today?
Yep. They're already done.
Oh, you're gonna edit 3 more today.
I'm gonna continue to do it, if I can. Also, this is gonna sound insane. Mao is also super embarrassed by this.
No, I think it's great.
Oh, do you? You should be
I
embarrassed.
think everyone should do this for themselves.
You should be embarrassed.
No, I don't think so at all.
Okay. We should both be very embarrassed of this, but it's fine. Everyone needs some sort of motivation to do things. Life is hard, and you are often given tasks, sometimes many tasks that you're trying to juggle and trying to get through things, and you need some sort of motivation, inspiration, or prize at the end. Something to look forward to, a goal that you can try and achieve. Everyone is working for the weekend.
It's a cheese.
Now, having said all that, for some folks, it could be the weekend, it could be cheese. It could just be, a nice, relaxing evening. For Mal and myself, as we have recently discovered in the past few days, it is acquiring gold stars from Chaz. Now, I'm going to back up a little bit because I know some of you are saying, what? You mean like when a 5-year-old completes a task and they get a gold star on a chart? Certainly that's not the thing. No, that's the thing. That's entirely the thing. Because recently we had a discussion.
It's our chart!
Oh my god. Recently, this is 1000% real.
This is our chart.
This is 1000% real. Recently, we had a conversation with Chaz, and Chaz was like, listen, I know that you've had a lot going on, but like you're not making substantial progress on like catching up. You have to, better get things figured out so you can do it. And he's like, tell you what, if you can get 3 vlogs done every day, I'll give you a gold star. And I don't know why 33-year-old Steven and 34-year-old Mal decided that was the thing that would finally push them to, no matter hell or high water, get things finished. But it worked. And last night I was getting stuff done, and I was looking at the time, and I was like, Chaz better not go to bed. Chaz better not go to bed before I get the star. I gotta get the star. And I was working extremely hard to get things done, and then I sent a screenshot before Mal got her screenshot in, and I just sent it, and I was like, give me my star. And then Chaz sent me the image back with the star, and I was like, ha 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 ha. And then Mal, who had been putting it off, finishing her task for the day.
Okay, so I don't have 3 vlogs to edit, obviously. I gave myself 3 tasks to do, and I had one that was halfway done. I had the other ones done. And I was like, I'll just finish watching this video. And then you posted yours, and you were like, I got my star. And I was like, oh. So I went and finished mine, so I could be like, Chaz, I finished mine too.
Yeah. I did not want to go to bed
without having that star.
I didn't want to have to retroactively get the star in the morning and be like, Chaz, I did it. Here it is. Please give me my star for Tuesday. Or whatever. Like I didn't, or Wednesday, whatever.
Wednesday.
Like, I wanted to go to bed knowing in my heart that I had the star. And I just, I find it kind of insane that the things that work on 5-year-olds also work on us. But
it's the competition.
I guess. I would do it. I think I would do it even without you involved, though. It's
Okay.
just the fact that Chaz is like, you can have the star. I'm like, yeah, the star. And like, I had a crap load of stuff to do yesterday. because not only did I have to get all those vlogs done, I also, and now it's 10:15, I also had to get my dad's newest paintings all set. Go to stevepaintedthis.com. There are 7 new pieces. They will sell out very, very quickly. They're up there now. If you've wanted a piece of my dad's art, check it now. I am allowed to tell you this as of this minute because the vlog that advertises it just dropped. So as far as I'm concerned, you have the same amount of time as people watching the vlog get. You just happen to be here live. So yeah, there's 7 pieces with more coming. There will be more in the next, let's say, week-ish. How many see? 2 sold!
Yeah.
5 left!
2 are in carts.
They sell fast. I was not joking about that. So yeah, those are out, and there will be more. So if you miss something this time around, or if there's nothing tickles your fancy, there is more coming. I went 6 months without posting any of my dad's art, which I feel really bad about, and he did not stop painting during that time. So there's quite a bit of art to post, but we'll be doing it in little tiny batches. Yeah. So if you don't get any, oh, are they all gone? They're all gone. Are they all gone? Are they really all gone? How do I do this?
Open the tab. Continue to mobile.
Okay, it looks like there's some in a cart, but I think they're still around. I think. It looks like on my screen there's, I mean, people are probably checking out, so like you're probably not. It looks like they're all gone. Okay, so anyway, I wasn't kidding.
Soon.
I wasn't kidding when I said they go fast. They did all sell out live in like 2 minutes. But I did give you a warning. That being said, yeah, mouse piece is still available if you want the Kirby piece. That's still up for auction.
Till Sunday.
These there will be more of my dad's art. I'm hoping somewhere between 1 and 2 weeks from now, and I'm gonna try and release more because again, we went 6 months and that's bad.
And he has done a lot.
And he's done a lot, and I'm excited to show folks that and to sell it. But yeah, I'm proud of myself because I took care of getting all of that stuff ready and getting everything set up, and then also I did all the vlogs and got other stuff scheduled. So I've been a busy bee.
You earned that star.
I did.
How are you going to get your star today?
Well, I get the star when I do 3 vlogs, so I will be doing that to get the star, and then I will be finishing fan favorites for Saturday. Yeah. And I say this in the vlog, but also, if anyone gets any of the art from today, when it comes in, if you would take a picture of it hanging up, my dad just loves that. You can send it to me however makes sense to send it to. I think you can actually leave a review and a photo in a review, which is probably the best way, but you could also like tweet it at me or something, because my dad just loves to see his art in its new home. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's it. I'm trying to think if there's any other like last minute things.
Pokemon tomorrow?
Yeah, Pokemon returns tomorrow. Pokemon returns tomorrow. And we are... I don't know where we are. I have no idea. We're finishing up the mainland, kind of, because after we get through the next thing, at that point, I think we start going to, like, Cinnabar, and, like, so we're kind of getting near the end of the game. At some point, we can divert. Now that we can swim, we can go catch birds if we want.
Yeah.
I don't know when we want to do that, but we could do that if we wanted to. Oh, it's been 5 years since the appendectomy? You hear that, organs? You lost your neighbor 5 years ago. Anyway, that's probably it. And 17 months from GA Studios. Thank you. Oh! And this. This is available too. If you didn't get a piece of my dad's art, buy a coffee mug. It's not the same thing at all. But it's also limited edition, and you have until end of June. All right, I'm done for real. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully you will join us tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern for the continuation of Pocket Monsters Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. I think it's Meek Pikachu and Monster Eevee Edition. It's really the names of those. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.